What's up, guys? Welcome to today's long chat. I'm going to try to get 10 minutes in here, but I don't know what's going to happen, so we're going to talk about it. I woke up today feeling really tired. Well, I didn't wake up tired. I got tired after I was up for a little bit. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm really sleepy today. And I'm not talking about like tired in the form of, man, I'm talking about sleepy, like bags under the eyes. If I lay down, I'm sleeping for the rest of the day and probably the rest of the night. So I've got a website pulled up here that I've been studying on about ADHD paralysis. And don't look at this ceiling tile. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. Anyway, sometimes I was scrolling through Instagram, and I saw a motivational coach, and now everybody's not the same, so maybe they require different motivation, but it was like, do it mad, do it sad, do it tired, do it angry, just do it. That's what separates winners from losers. And I kind of took offense to that in a way, because I don't think there's ADHD paralysis, okay? And if you have ADHD, you know what I'm talking about. I've always heard it called paralysis by analysis, and before I was diagnosed with ASD or autism, ADHD, AuDHD, anyway, those two things, I really didn't understand it, but ADHD paralysis, it's the inability to get started, and it's the inability to feel okay, I'm just gonna hit some of these bullet points. Feeling uncertain about how to begin a task or assignment. Come on, how many times have you done that? Like, I gotta go get these tools out. Like, I want to start on my steps. I want to refinish the stairs. I got a 100-year-old craftsman. Don't look at this room. This 90s, if you don't like this, you're missing out. This is some beautiful trim back here, okay? Don't worry about this room. Anyway, I have these stairs, this staircase that's over 100 years old. I want to restore, and I was thinking about doing some of that work today, but I got to gather tools. It's just exhausting. It overwhelmed me before I even started. Not knowing first steps to take, okay? Even if you know the steps to take, you don't know the steps to take. It's like, I have to get all these things together. I have to prepare this. I have to strip some of the glue off the stairs. I have, which brings me to the next one, right? Overthink, overanalyze, all of the different solutions to a problem, okay? So if you're anything like me, you're gonna overanalyze to the point where you just paralyze completely. You're gonna overthink every different solution, every outcome, everything that could possibly go wrong with the project, and you're gonna convince yourself not to do it, or you're gonna draw a blank. You're just gonna go flat, just done. And it's like, wait, yesterday I was going to do a talk, and I had this topic, and I was in the shower, and I was kind of repeating it in my head. I was super excited. I was really passionate about it, and I was really just giving, all the rattling off information as if people were listening, as if there was a crowd of people there willing to hear what I had to say, which ultimately is my goal. So I'm going to say this while I'm here. If you guys like this and you find any benefit from it and you've made it this far, please like, share, copy link, whatever you got to do. It would really help me, because my cause is not for me. My cause is for everyone like me. Okay, late diagnosis. I'm 42 years old, diagnosed ADHD, autism spectrum, neurodivergent, whatever. Let's carry forward, though. I would appreciate the support. Let's talk about time management. Like, it's 1:30, and I've been up since, 7:30, or no, 8 o'clock, because my medicine alarm woke me up, and I made a point to tell my wife. I said, hey, the medicine alarm, not my alarm, the alarm goes off at 7, so, I can take the kids to school sometimes. Anyway, I woke up to my medicine alarm, still forgot to take my medicine until an hour later, which is funny because my medicine alarm is an hour apart from my wake up alarm. Brain fog. You guys know brain fog, all right? If you've had brain fog, you know exactly what it is, and it's frustrating, and you can't think clearly, you can't be proactive, you can't, initiate anything because you feel like you're in a cloud of shit. Anyway, mood swings. Hello. I've talked multiple times on this channel and on different videos of mine about sudden mood swings and emotional changes, getting easily frustrated. Man, I got to the point when Adderall would fall off in the evening, and it was always about 3 o'clock. And as a matter of fact, when I was younger and didn't have any clue about diagnosis or anything that was going on with me, and I thought everything was normal in my life, I thought my mental state was normal, and as a matter of fact, I'm almost embarrassed to say that I was one of those people that didn't really have a lot of faith in the idea of medicating mental illness and what it could potentially do to somebody, okay? Or what the, that there was always something, it was always fixable, right? That it was not, it's all in your head. Yeah, of course it is, right? But when I was younger, I didn't really realize that. But I also didn't know that a lot of the things I was experiencing coming up as a child and as a young teenager were early signs of autistic tendencies, ADHD, which turned out now as a 42-year-old adult male to be pretty severe, if you will. Severe enough to the point where I'm completely burnt out in my career, long-term burnout. And I mean, I would rather someone hit me in the toe with a 10-pound sledge than go to work, or not go to work, go to what I've done for so long. And that was tattoo as a career. And because what it's done is taken all the joy out of the art that I love and the art that I'm passionate about, and made me almost despise it. And I tattoo on my terms, but like I make stained glass, I make things, I make all sorts of odd and end things. Anyway, I still create, but it took a lot of the joy out of it. The mood swings, I get angry, and I get angry for no reason. And sometimes that's what I was talking about yesterday, the dysregulation and the inability to control these things. And someone would say easily, wow, you should be able to control your emotions and mood swing. Yeah, I should be, but I can't sometimes. And the amount of times that I've had these irrational conversations and these irrational arguments only to go around in circles to the same point, start here, go around, come back to the same thing over and over and over. And bless my wife, because she's the most patient person for being able to deal with my shit like that, okay? Poor decision making, task to task without finishing anything. I've got multiple rooms in the house and almost finished, but the finishing aspect of it. Okay, how does ADHD paralysis happen? Task freeze, when you feel overwhelmed by information or the task at hand, like it just seems overwhelming, where some people overwhelming, they're able to compartmentalize and break down the steps to the project just to get it started and see it through to its completion. We obviously have a problem with that, and that's a lot of times work better together, because while one person might have a stronger point or a stronger ethic at the time, or just feeling better than the other, it can be caused by an impairment in executive function. Okay, we're going to hear that a lot in ADHD, the impairment of executive function. But all these things work together to make this sort of mental paralysis, right? So the only thing I can tell you that works for me is to do something else, right? Or to sleep it off, because you'll get started eventually and you'll finish it eventually, but don't be in a hurry, because that's when you're going to get hurt. That's when you're going to get burnt out. Anyway, that's my talk for today. Love you guys. Thanks for listening. See you.